It was an event that gripped the world, a drama that unfolded before our eyes, the O.J. Simpson trial. This trial, a spectacle of the highest order, was so much more than the sum of its parts. It wasn't just about the accused, the charismatic former football star O.J. Simpson, but rather, it was a narrative that encapsulated an era marked by a volatile mix of race, celebrity, and media, all converging on the stage of a Los Angeles courtroom. In the mid-90s, the world watched with bated breath as the saga unfolded. The case was a magnet that drew in millions from across the globe. It transcended the boundaries of a typical court proceeding, becoming a spectacle that was broadcast live, turning viewers into a worldwide jury. The trial was a mirror reflecting the complexities of American society, laying bare its deep-seated issues. At the heart of the storm was O.J. Simpson, a man who had once been an American icon, now standing as a defendant accused of double murder. His defense team, a collection of legal heavyweights, was a group as diverse and complex as the case itself. They were pitted against a relentless prosecution team, equally determined to seek justice. This was more than just a whodunit. It was a trial that was as much about the American justice system as it was about the man standing in the dock. It was about race and celebrity status. It was about the power of the media and the court of public opinion. It was about the deep divides in American society and the questions it raised about justice and fairness. The trial was a cultural event that transcended the courtroom. It was a spectacle that held a mirror up to the American society, reflecting its flaws and its strengths. It was a narrative that unfolded in real time, captivating an audience of millions and leaving an indelible mark on the collective consciousness. The O.J. Simpson trial was more than just a court case, it was a cultural phenomenon. The tale begins in the affluent neighborhood of Brentwood, Los Angeles, a place known for its palm-lined streets and luxurious houses, where the American dream seemed to have found a home. But on June 12, 1994, this idyllic facade was shattered. On that fateful night, a chilling discovery was made. The bodies of Nicole Brown Simpson and her friend Ron Goldman were found in a pool of blood at Nicole's condominium. Nicole, the ex-wife of famed football star O.J. Simpson, and Ron, a young, aspiring model, had been brutally murdered. Their throats were slashed, their bodies bearing the gruesome evidence of a violent struggle. The crime scene was a macabre tableau, a stark contrast to the opulent surroundings of Brentwood. The investigators found a single bloody glove, a knit cap, and a trail of bloody footprints leading away from the bodies. There was no sign of forced entry, no immediate indication of the motive behind this heinous crime. The Los Angeles Police Department, quick to act, started piecing together the puzzle of this double homicide. O.J. Simpson, Nicole's ex-husband, quickly became the prime suspect. His celebrity status, coupled with a history of domestic violence towards Nicole, cast a long and damning shadow. Investigators soon found a matching bloody glove at O.J.'s estate, further cementing his position as the prime suspect. His alibi for the night of the murder was shaky at best, and his behavior in the days that followed did little to alleviate the growing suspicions. A seemingly open and shut case was beginning to unfold. But as we all know, things are rarely as simple as they appear. And in the case of O.J. Simpson, this couldn't have been more true. His high-profile status, his wealth, and his defense team would all play a pivotal role in the trial that followed. As the gruesome details of the crime scene emerged, O.J. Simpson found himself in the crosshairs of the investigation. Yet, it was only the beginning of a saga that would continue to captivate and divide the nation for years to come. What followed next was a spectacle that remains etched in American memory. As the investigation into the heinous crime progressed, O.J. Simpson became the subject of a manhunt that culminated in the infamous Bronco chase. The nation watched, captivated, as the white Bronco, with O.J. Simpson reportedly at the wheel, meandered through the sprawling freeways of Los Angeles. The chase wasn't just a pursuit, it was a live broadcast that captured the attention of millions, transforming a fugitive pursuit into a televised drama. The Bronco chase also proved to be a turning point in the public perception of O.J. Simpson. The beloved sports icon was now a man on the run, evading law enforcement and shrouded in suspicion. The chase was gripping, yes, but it also painted a picture of a man desperate to escape. This spectacle, this chase, it wasn't just a pursuit, it was the prologue to a courtroom drama that would captivate the nation. The Bronco chase had set the stage for what would be a sensational trial. The stage was set, the players were ready, the trial of the century had begun. The trial of O.J. Simpson was nothing short of a spectacle, a meeting of law, celebrity, and media, the likes of which had never been seen before. The prosecution, led by Marcia Clark and Christopher Darden, went up against the formidable defense team known as the Dream Team. The trial began with the opening statements. The prosecution's case was built around a mountain of physical evidence. They presented the infamous bloody glove found at Simpson's property and the bloodstains in his white Ford Bronco. They argued that this was a case of domestic violence that ended in a brutal double murder. But the defense was not to be outdone. Led by Johnny Cochran, they argued that Simpson was the victim of a racially motivated conspiracy by the Los Angeles Police Department. They sowed seeds of doubt about the integrity of the evidence, alleging it had been tampered with or planted. The trial was a masterclass in the power of storytelling and persuasion. The trial was also marked by a series of high-impact moments, perhaps none more so than when Simpson struggled to fit his hand into the bloody glove, leading Cochran to deliver the now iconic line, "If it doesn't fit, you must acquit." But it wasn't just the lawyers who were under scrutiny. Judge Lance Ito, who presided over the trial, was criticized for allowing the proceedings to become a media circus. The jury, too, was under immense pressure, sequestered for almost 9 months, the longest sequestration in California history. The trial was a mirror held up to American society, reflecting its struggles with race, fame, and justice. It was a whirlwind of emotion, drama, and controversy that captivated a nation and the world. The trial had its share of dramatic moments, but nothing could prepare the world for the verdict. The world held its breath as the verdict was about to be delivered. In a courtroom teeming with anticipation, the words "not guilty" echoed through the air, sparking a wave of reactions that rippled beyond the confines of that Los Angeles courthouse. Simpson, the charismatic football hero and movie star, had been acquitted of the brutal murders of Nicole Brown Simpson and Ronald Goldman. The verdict, delivered on October 3, 1995, split the nation down the middle. For some, it was a triumphant victory against a system perceived to be rigged against people of color. For others, it was a glaring example of a celebrity eluding justice through wealth and fame. The trial, broadcasted live on television, had become a national spectacle, turning lawyers into celebrities and the pursuit of justice into primetime entertainment. In the aftermath of the verdict, the public's faith in the criminal justice system was shaken. The Simpson trial had shed light on the cracks in the system, from potential police misconduct to the influence of media on a jury's decision. It became a catalyst for conversations about race, class, and celebrity within the framework of the American justice system. The trial also had a profound impact on American society. It gave rise to the 24-hour news cycle, transforming the way we consume news. It brought forward the concept of trial by media, where public opinion can be as influential as the evidence presented in court. Moreover, the Simpson trial changed the landscape of criminal law. It led to a more critical examination of forensic evidence and raised questions about the role of race in criminal proceedings. It underscored the need for reform, for a system that is just and fair to all, regardless of race, class, or celebrity status. The O.J. Simpson trial, beyond the verdict, left an indelible mark on American history. It opened up a Pandora's box of questions and conversations that continue to shape and challenge our understanding of justice. It remains a pivotal moment in the annals of American jurisprudence, a testament to the enduring complexities of crime, justice, and the court of public opinion. The O.J. Simpson trial was more than just a courtroom drama. It was a saga that held a nation captive, a spectacle that unfolded on television screens across America, making armchair detectives of us all. We delved into the crime scene, followed the sensational chase, and sat on the edge of our seats throughout the trial. This trial ignited a media frenzy, forever altering the landscape of broadcast journalism and legal proceedings. It was a cultural phenomenon that laid bare America's racial tensions and the celebrity obsession that permeates our society. It sparked conversations about race, justice, and the power of fame that continue to this day. The verdict and its aftermath left a lasting imprint on our collective consciousness, stirring deep-seated emotions and raising profound questions about the nature of justice in America. In the end, the O.J. Simpson trial was a mirror held up to America, reflecting its virtues, its flaws, and its enduring fascination with the spectacle of justice.